Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something I think we all do, finding that amazing comfort in rewatching shows we practically know by heart. It's a fascinating habit, right? All right, picture this. It's been a long day. You collapse on the couch, you open up your streaming service, and you've got all these brand new, critically acclaimed, everyone's talking about it shows right there. But what do you end up picking? Come on, be honest. If you're anything like me, you probably scroll right past all of them and land on that one show you've already seen like a million times. So what's the deal with that? Well, it turns out this isn't just some random habit. For a lot of us, it's actually a nightly ritual. It's this deliberate search for, well, for that familiar feeling. And the reason we do this, it really all comes down to the world we live in, doesn't it? It's just constant. Constant information, constant demands, always feeling like you have to be on and productive. And that kind of pressure doesn't just wear out your body. Nope, it absolutely fries your brain. So what's actually happening up there when we feel so drained? Let's get into the science of it all. It's all about something called cognitive load, which is just a fancy way of saying your brain can only handle so much at once. We're going to see how this leads to what you could call your brain's secret data limit. And this is where it gets really interesting. Just look at the difference. During the day, your brain is a total powerhouse, right? It's on high alert, it's processing all this new, what you might call 4K data, super high-res information, complex problems, social cues, you name it. It's absorbing a ton of emotion. But by night, that same brain is basically running on empty. It flips a switch. It stops looking for new stuff and starts looking for safety. It's way too exhausted for any surprises. And what it really wants is predictability. And that's where this key idea of emotional data comes in. So what is it? Just think of it as, well, everything a new story throws at you. All the plot twists, the new characters you have to learn, those shocking moments, wondering who's going to make it to the next season. You get the idea. A brand new show is just packed with this super high-def, totally unpredictable emotional data. And for a brain that's already tired, trying to process all that it's just too much work. It's exhausting. So your brain is exhausted. What's its game plan? Well, our brains are pretty smart, and they come up with a brilliant solution: the comfort and the allure of the known. See, for our brain to really, truly power down and start to recover, one thing has to be 100% guaranteed. What do you think it is? You got it. Predictable emotional data. It needs to know exactly what's coming. And that's the magic of our favorite shows, isn't it? They give us an environment where we know every punchline, every big dramatic moment, and crucially, we know exactly how it all ends. There are zero emotional surprises lying in wait. And this is what it's all building towards. Rewatching a show isn't just about killing time. It actually becomes something much more powerful. It's like a harbor in the storm for our mind, a place where our nervous system can finally catch a break. Yeah, a safe harbor. I love that analogy. Think about it. All day long, your nervous system is on guard duty, right? It's scanning for threats, watching out for deadlines, dealing with all sorts of social pressures. But a familiar story, that gives it a space where it can finally stand down. It's a place where your brain knows for a fact that everything is going to be okay. And inside this safe harbor, what do we get? Well, there are no surprises, no unexpected threats popping up. Your brain doesn't have to do any new emotional work. It's just pure, predictable comfort. It's basically a spa day for your exhausted mind. Okay, so let's put this all together and kind of reframe this whole thing. This nightly ritual, it is so much more than just a lazy habit. It's actually a really smart strategy your brain is using. And this is the big takeaway right here. If this is you, if you do this, you are not being lazy. You're not being unadventurous. What you're actually doing is practicing a totally valid, super effective form of emotional regulation. You're basically giving your brain the self-care it needs to recover from this crazy modern world. You can almost think of it as this little four-step process your brain just does automatically. First, it realizes, hey, I'm exhausted. Then it decides, nope, not dealing with any new data tonight. Third, it goes looking for something predictable and safe. And boom, number 4, that's what kicks off the recovery process. It's actually kind of genius when you think about it. So next time you're about to press play on that same show for the, 10th, 20th time, don't you dare feel guilty about it. Feel good about it. Be proud that your brain knows exactly what it needs to recharge. And that kind of leaves me with one final question for you. What's the number